Hi everybody, this is the Baseball Head, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the People's Champion, your host, and welcome back to the Prospect Hut, and hopefully you like this video. Going to go through the recap of what's been going on here, specifically on Thursday in the Mets minor league system. Headline, Ryan Clifford homers again for Syracuse. Now the Mets system, the records of the teams are irrelevant, but you'd like to see the records be much better. The Mets offensive players, everyday players, have not had good years, aside from A.J. Yoon, who's in the major leagues. And very sporadically, there's not a lot going on. But the pitching side, everybody's doing what they're supposed to do. Ryan Clifford homers again for Syracuse. Okay, let's see what happened here. Kodai Senga struggled in his rehab appearance in a Syracuse win. Yeah, he pitched terrible. Chris Suarez stole 4 bases in a Binghamton loss. Noah Hall struggling at Brooklyn defeat, and St. Lucie won as Jamari Baylor hit his 3rd home run in his last 4 games. Syracuse Mets defeated the Rochester Red Wings 8-4. Nick Morbido returning to the minor leagues. Went 2 for 5 with a strikeout. His OPS is at 749. Ryan Clifford went 1 for 4 with a home run, 2 runs scored, an RBI, a walk, and a strikeout. His OPS is 748. He must get these strikeouts down if he's going to get to the major leagues. The Mets could certainly use his power, but the strikeouts are not. He's not major league ready right now. Clifford blasted his 11th home run of the season, and Indy Abanez. It doesn't matter. This guy played. He was terrible for the Mets. Went 4 for 5 with 2 runs. Ken Brody, who's been hot as of late, got the day off. So Kodai Senga, whose ERA in the minor leagues right now is 4.91 in his rehab. It's 3 2/3 innings, 4 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. 41 of his 80 pitches were for strikes, so he only threw 2 more strikes as opposed to the 39 balls that he threw. Nate Lavender, he's got a 4.26 ERA, pitched an inning, gave up 2 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. Senga struggled with his control on the day, barely throwing 50% of his pitches for strikes. On a positive note, he did throw 80 pitches. Lavender struggled somewhat, but he's had a good May as he works his way back from Tommy John surgery. Lambert has also had a good May, but has been victimized by the home run ball, and 2 of his 4 hits he has allowed being home runs. Double-A, the Roma Ponies lost to the Portland Sea Dogs 10-9. Chris Suarez went 1 for 4 with 2 runs, 4 stolen bases, 2 walks, and a strikeout. His OPS is 763. It's going to take a little bit longer to get to AAA. Center fielder Eli Serrano III went 1 for 3 with 2 runs, a double, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts. Suarez starts to pick it up a little bit in June. He could get promoted to AAA, and he could be with the Mets in September. So he could get a cup of coffee. He's a very good player. He could be a very good backup and a guy that can be a sort of a jack of all trades, playing the outfield, behind the plate, first base. Jacob Reimer went 2 for 4 with a run scored, an RBI, walk, strikeout. His OPS is 749. Since last we checked, he's done much, much better. Sorrell continues to keep running a lot. A very odd slash line of 181, 361, 402. Wow. So he's hitting 181? Wow. So it's going to be a long time before he gets to the majors. Reached a base at a 36% clip, despite having some very batted ball luck. He's making outs. Just say that. Jose Ramos went 2 for 4 with a home run and 4 RBIs as he attempted to play hero on offense. On the pitching side, R.J. Gordon, who has an ERA on the year of 8.38, he's a prospect that had a good year. So, even though the Mets systems have not been good, it hasn't helped. It's just been a bad year. 3 hits. I started saying the pitching was bad, but it's going to the pitch is pretty bad on Thursday. 3 innings. R.J. Gordon, 1 hit, 2 runs, no earned, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. Jordan Gable pitched 3 innings, gave 6 hits, 6 earned runs, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, and a home run. Jeffrey Yan made 2 errors. He's a pitcher, which earned him the blown save on Thursday. Gordon is still building up his pitch count, but was hurt by some poor defense. High A, Brooklyn. The Cyclones lost to the Wilmington Blue Rocks 7-5. They are now 14-33, which is a little bit better than they were before. Not much better. Mitch Voigt went 0 for 4, 4 strikeouts. His OPS is 678. And he's number 1 pick from last year, by the way. Davison Gutierrez went 0 for 4. His OPS 508. Pathetic. Ronald Hernandez went 2 for 4 with a double. 3 runs scored and strike. His OPS 758. Gutierrez has struggled in 2026 with a 226 slugging percentage. John Bay, who has been the Cyclones' most consistent hitter, had a rare offer on the day. Hernandez continues to show that his bat is real, but had his 7th error on the season. He's a kid that could play first base. He's the guy they picked up for David Robertson a few years ago. He's still going through the system. Right-handed pitcher Noah Hall went 3 2/3 innings, gave up 3 hits, 3 earned runs, 5 walks, not good, 4 strikeouts. The Cyclones pitchers walked 8 batters, which would come back to hurt them. Hall has not had any control this season, walking 32 batters in 42 innings. His lack of control has him allowing a 287 batting average. Low A, St. Lucie. The St. Lucie Mets defeated Braden Marauders 3-1. Ron Guzman went 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts. His OPS is 835. Bronny DeOlio went 2 for 4, but runs scored, a home run, an RBI. His OPS is 786. Second baseman Jamari Baylor went 1 for 3 with a run scored, his 4th home run, 2 RBIs. His OPS is 785. St. Lucie only had 6 base runners on Thursday, but home runs from DeOlio and Baylor would prove to be more than enough. Elian Pena received the day off. Right-handed pitcher Jose Chirinos pitched 6 innings, gave 3 hits, 1 run that's earned, 1 walk, 9 strikeouts. Chirinos was untouchable, allowing 3 hits while striking out 9 batters. Joe Scarborough, despite having a 2.93 ERA, sporting a whip nearly 2 thanks to walking 12 batters and allowing 18 hits in 15 third innings. That's terrible. So, I mean, the performances here throughout the whole Mets organization has been an unmitigated disaster from top to bottom. My goodness. Now I'm going to get into who's going to be starting their pro careers next week because these international players, what top international player signees to begin their pro careers next week. And as you know, we're talking about the Dominican Republic and the Dominican Summer League. On June 1st, the Dominican Summer League begins with it. Dozens of Mets prospects will make their professional baseball debuts. As always, it's important to remember that predicting who will play well in the Dominican Summer League is almost impossible. Even the signing bonuses that players receive don't tell much. For example, the close to consensus new number 1 prospect in baseball is Jesus Made of the Milwaukee Brewers. Made signed for $950,000. Not a small sum, but it was tied for just the 42nd largest in the 2024 IFA class. Jose Perdomo received the largest sum in the class from the Atlanta Braves, has a career OPS of 533. These are teenagers. Most will begin their careers at the same age as high school juniors and seniors. The process is deeply flawed, not to mention predatorial, and in need of serious reform. Until reform happens, though, this is just how things are. Until games actually begin, all we have to go off is what they signed for. With that being said, here's a quick look at the Mets' top 2 signees from this past class and what to expect from them both. Number 1, Wandy Azagan. After famously flipping from the Yankees to the Mets towards the end of the 2026 IFA signing period, Wandy Azagan signed with the team from Queens for $3.9 million. He's one of the most exciting prospects in the entire system. The Mets could probably have 2 elite players in their system right now. Wandy Azagan and Elian Pena. So that is where we are. They are many years away. A 6-foot lefty, Azagan has serious power potential thanks to his double-plus bat speed. Where he'll land in terms of a contact hitter is still up in the air. But this is the type of profile where if he hits, he has the potential to be the top 10 prospect in all of baseball. A shortstop, the word is he has a real chance to stick there. If he doesn't, he should be more than capable of handling third or second. He'll get plenty of opportunity to stick it short, though. Azagan is 16 years old and won't turn 17 until August. He played the entire 2026 DSL season at 16. He's been dealing with a hamstring injury and might not make opening day, Baseball America said, but whenever he does suit up, he is the clear number 1 name to watch, and he's the number 2 international free agent prospect from this past signing. Cleaner Ramirez. Azagan received the largest bonus in the Mets class, but Cleaner Ramirez still signed for 7 digits. It was the first time the Mets inked multiple players with signing bonuses over $1 million since 2023. It's spending most of their bonus pool on one signing for the previous few years. In order to accommodate this, in fact, the Mets traded Franklin Gomez to the Cleveland Guardians for $1.5 million in bonus pool space. Ramirez, a 5'9" righty, isn't the flashiest player who will be on the field this season, but he does a lot of things well. His approach is solid. He can play the ball hard. He hit the ball hard. He runs well and offers a lot of versatility. He's listed as an outfielder, but is expected to play the infield as well. Also, just aesthetically, his swing is top-notch. To put it in the simplest terms, Ramirez just looks like a ball player. There's some underrated pop in that bat for someone his size. It's hard to find a clear flaw in his game, even if there's not necessarily something stand out either. It'll be interesting to see where the Mets play him defensively this season. Until Hazigan is healthy, he's the Mets DSL headliner. So we'll see what happens. And I'll have reports here for you on this channel. And again, I've mentioned this. I haven't seen these kids. I haven't seen these players. So I can't give you a rundown on what they're like. But they're 16 years old, and those other guys are a little bit older, and I have not seen most of them. So just keep that in mind. Thank you for watching this video. And, of course, please subscribe to the Prospect Hut, and I'll see you later.